These are my first impressions and an unboxing of the deck. If you want to get to the deck flip through, please skip to 9 minutes into the video. Hi witches! So I was so excited today that I just received my Cosmic Visions Tarot that I decided I should do a little impromptu unboxing. So I've just opened it up. I've got our little thank you card. I know that the creator is based in Sydney. I believe her name is Jessica. I could be getting it totally wrong, but it is just beautiful and I really want to support an Australian independent artist. So yeah, this was on Kickstarter a few months ago and I believe it was only like 1 month delayed, which in this current climate is amazing. So let's see what I've got. I was also in one of the kind of first batch of people that had pre-ordered. So I believe I've got some extra goodies in here as well. So this is the deck, and how gorgeous is this box? It is very colorful, but it's also got a lot of like black and white. It's very cool. No thumb holes, but the box opens really easily. There we go, Cosmic Visions Tarot. Yeah, Jessica Shackleton. I did have it right. Yeah, so Jessica is a Sydney-based artist. I'm going to put this to the side just for a moment so I can see my extra goodies. So I've got this beautiful bookmark and I love that it's got butterflies on it. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. It's like a really sturdy, like it's like cardstock. It's like really sturdy. So I am happy to be alive. What a beautiful affirmation. It's got a little tassel. So nice. And then I've got, oh my goodness, so many extra goodies. I've got 2 stickers. Show them one at a time. So this holographic sticker. I think, oh, I could be wrong, but I think this was the world card or inspired by the world card as well. Very cool. Love all the rainbows. And then this one is colored but also holographic. So cool. Love the snakes. I just did a video on magical symbols and the snake is in there. It's, yeah, I really love the snake as a magical symbol actually, which is so interesting because I'm afraid of snakes, but they are beautiful creatures, I'll give them that. And then I show, oh, this is like an art print, so cool. So yeah, there's, oh goodness, some of my favorite symbols in here. We've got butterflies, we've got snakes, we've got the moon phases, we've got an eye, we've got a gorgeous flower. My goodness. So pretty. Okay, and that's also like really sturdy, like thick cardstock. Alright, and then in here, I believe, because I was one of the first however many people to pre-order, I've got like, I believe it's like a smoke cleansing spray. There we go. And I believe she handcrafted this herself as well. So it says it's a cleansing moon activated smudge spray with Palo Santo, patchouli, frankincense, sweet orange, bergamot, and black tourmaline. Cosmic Awakening. This looks so professional, so cool. And it's like a not amber, like a blue bottle. I can see there's like little chips of black tourmaline in there. It looks kind of milky inside, so I'm going to shake it up and spray it. Very fresh and cleansing. That is such a nice little extra gift. So nice. All right, so it seems like I've got the deck, 2 stickers, the art print, the bookmark, and the spray and the thank you card. So many extra goodies. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go into the deck now. So beautiful box, little quote inside. It says, the stars, they are whispering your name. They have a story to tell you, a story of your past, present and future. Just love the gorgeous artwork on this. And then Cosmic Visions guidebook. Fits nicely into the box, something I always appreciate. It's a thin little book. Ooh, I love the black edges. That's such a nice touch. Such a nice touch. It's a thin little guidebook, but yeah, so it's just goes into a little bit of detail. But look, I think with tarot decks, I don't mind if they don't have a big guidebook because I feel like I'd rather it just talks about the art because then I can kind of figure out the meanings on my own. Although this does look detailed enough to be able to use to read with, like if this was the only book you had. Yeah. And then it's got the majors towards the back. No pictures, but it is full color. Yeah, I do like it. It's got a nice kind of little minimalistic guidebook. It's the sort of thing if I was to go traveling, I would just like take just this deck and this book and I would be fine. So, and then it's got a little ribbon, which is always appreciated. And I forgot to mention, there's two different versions of the deck. There's one with the white borders and the one with the black borders. I chose the one with the black borders. And so nice. I love a good black bordered deck. Okay, let's open this up. A little paper thingy, which is good. Actually, yeah, there's no plastic in this other than the bubble wrap that the smoke spray came in. I appreciate that. I really like that. Okay, so we've got our deck. That's the back. It's gorgeous little reversible back. Not sure if it is completely reversible, but it's, I mean, you couldn't really tell whether it's upside down or not. It's mostly reversible. I just have an eye for details on certain things, but that's fine. So I've got the Ace of Cups. So it starts out with the minors and then goes into the majors. Oh, my cards are a little bit sticky. So yeah, quite thick cardstock, yeah, but it's also quite flexible. Like, I don't know if I would want to riffle shuffle this, not that I can, but it's thick cardstock, but it's like still quite bendable. I like it actually, and it's perfectly matte, and that beautiful rose petal finish, which I love. So yeah, we've got Ace of Cups. I'm gonna do this. Let's move around some things. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. My cards are a little bit stuck together. That's okay. Ace of Pentacles. I don't know that I'll show all of the cards, but I will show you some of them. Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands. So the art style, as you can see, it's more kind of like minimalistic. It's not necessarily a pip style deck, but it's not really Rider-Waite Smith either. And then we go into the Daughters. So I believe these would be the pages. I just love like the little pops of color. So my cards are a little bit stuck together, so I'm just trying to be very careful not to like, I don't know, damage them. Oops. So it was quite stuck together. Daughter of Swords. Daughter of Wands. Oh, these two are stuck together. Oh, these ones are quite stuck together. Okay, Daughter of Wands. And then really interestingly, I don't know if I'll have to check if my deck's in order or not, but then it goes the Death card. Yeah. Then it goes back to the Eight of Cups. So, it goes into the 8. So I might do a quick little kind of check to make sure I have all the cards. Okay, so I've separated them out by suits and double checked I have got all the cards. So we're all just in mostly grouped according to number, but sometimes I get a random major arcana thrown in. So let's start with the major arcana. So first is the Fool card. There's a lot going on in these cards, which is one of the things I really like about them. The Magician. The High Priestess, which I have to say I really love this card. The Empress. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. Strength. How colorful is this card? I love it. The Hermit. I really love the idea of, like, even though the Hermit is alone, like that idea of creation. The Wheel of Fortune. Justice. The Hanged Man. And this is such a cool depiction of the Hanged Man. I surprisingly love it, even though it's not really something I would usually go for. I just, you know, it's cool. I like it. Death. I love the Death's Head moth. Temperance. How gorgeous is this card? I saw this when I was sort of unsticking all my cards, and this is just gorgeous. I love this. The Devil. The Tower. How trippy is this card? I love that you can just stare at these cards and like look at all the details. It's just so cool, so trippy. The Star. The Moon. I have to say, I'm not super wrapped about this depiction of the moon, but I mean, I can see the symbolism, how we've got the wolf, which is sacred to Artemis. We've got the moon. Yeah. The Sun. This is an interesting depiction for the sun, actually, because it doesn't scream the sun straight away, but I do like it, but I probably like it just because there's butterflies. We have Judgment. The UFOs. The World. And then there is an extra major card, which is actually where the sticker is from, which is the Divine. Which I really love this card. And again, it's one of those things, the more you look at it, the more you notice, like there's all the vines wrapped around her. There's the dragonflies, there's the owls. There's just so much to look at in these cards and so much symbolism. Okay, so those are the majors. Pop those to the side. And then I'm going to go through the cups. So the aces look more pippish, but actually going through my little quick flip through I had, it's not a pip deck, but it's, as I said, it's also not quite a traditional Rider-Waite in that there's some hearts there's more symbolism, some hearts there's less. You'll see. So there's the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups. So even though this is more minimalistic, like I'm still getting the messages of the Three of Cups through this. The Four of Cups, the Five of Cups. So see what I mean? How even though it's minimalistic, you still get the messages of the card, which is why I think I'm going to really like this deck. Like, it sort of reminds me of the Lumina Tarot, but I didn't connect with that because it was just too much of a pip deck, whereas this one it's not a pip deck. The Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. Oh, I love the wings in there. It's like leaving it all behind. The Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and then the majors go Daughter, Son, Mother, and Father. Now, it's interesting with the depictions from what I've seen with my quick little flip through. There's a little bit of diversity in that some of the figures are not necessarily like stereotypical kind of white, but there's not a lot of age diversity from what I've seen. They all look very young. Like when I look at, like, say, the father and the mother, to me they look very young, which is just something to kind of keep in mind if that's something that's important to you in a deck. All right, so let's do the Pentacles. Probably one of my favorite suits in the tarot. So Pentacles, all the flowers, so pretty. The Two of Pentacles, the balancing. The Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Love that with the bees. 9 of Pentacles, stopping to smell the flowers. 10 of Pentacles, the Daughter of Pentacles, the Son of Pentacles, the Mother of Pentacles. See, it's not my usual, when I think of like the Queen of Pentacles, it's not, this isn't what I would imagine, but I do still really like some of the artwork in here. It's just, as I said, part of it is she looks very young to me. And then the Father of Pentacles. Okay, and let's do the swords next. Okay, so the Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Love all the butterflies there. Okay, it's holding up the boat that's flying through the air. 7 of Swords. This just reminds me of the coyote in The Simpsons. You know that episode where Homer's in the desert after the chili festival? That's what it reminds me of. The 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords. I love this web, this rainbow web. 10 of Swords, Daughter of Swords, Son of Swords, Mother of Swords. I do actually really like this depiction. The raven or the crow. And then the Father of Swords. I quite like that one too, actually. Okay, so then last but not least is the Wands. So the Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands. I love all of the winged creatures in this deck, actually. I think that's one of... I didn't actually notice it when I, like, purchased it on Kickstarter, but I do love all the winged creatures in here. 6 of Wands. Is that right? Yep, 5, 6. 7 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Then the Daughter of Wands, Son of Wands, Mother of Wands. So this is what I mean by not all of the characters are like stereotypical white. I do quite like this card and this depiction. And then the Father of Wands. Okay, one thing I do want to say as well is after I actually unstuck the cards, they feel so much better to like move around. And I always worry when I unstick cards that I'm going to end up with like gilding flaking off, but I haven't actually had any of that at all, which is really good. So I'm really impressed with the quality of these cards. So I'm going to put it all together now. So yeah, it's quite a thick deck. It does feel very like high quality. Just going to stick them together so you can see all the gilding is still fine. Admittedly, I think black is more forgiving than like when people get that metallic gilding. Oh wait, actually, is that a bit of... Oh, there's a little bit of gilding kind of missing there, but that's really minor. Actually very strange, I didn't notice that before. Is it missing or is it just my lighting? Oh no, I think it is a little bit. I don't know, it might just be the way I've kind of got the cards around, but yeah, it feels like a very high quality deck. Apologies for the nails, but anyway, I was just excited. I wanted to show you. And yeah, I really like the art style. It's very like trippy and cosmic. It definitely lives up to its name. But as I said, I really like the winged creatures, and I love the way that there's like so much rainbow kind of goodness going on. It kind of reminds me a bit of the Wild Unknown, but this is much more to my kind of art style. And I do like that it's not a pip deck. You can very much, even like the minors, like you can look at a card. Okay, that's probably not a great example, but you can look at a card and still kind of understand what the card is representing. So I do quite like that. I do like the art that was chosen. Yeah, I think I'm going to really enjoy working with this deck, and I'm excited to use this now. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Had you heard of this deck before? And what do you think about it? Is this kind of your art style? Or yeah. I forgot to mention with the guidebook, so it talks about getting to know your deck, shuffling and cutting your deck, some spreads you can do, cleansing your deck, what reverse cards can mean, and then yeah, it talks a little bit about like what each suit means, and just yeah, the meanings, which are more kind of brief. But yeah, so it's a nice little guidebook, and then at the end it's just got a thank you. So it's very short and sweet. But as I said, I think this would be really good for when, like, if you go traveling and you don't want to take your big hefty guidebooks with you, but you still want something just in case you get stuck on a card. So yeah, I quite like that. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed. Have a lovely day. I'll see you next time. Bye.